Hello everybody and welcome back to another Let's Play. If you see my last video, I just uploaded it this morning, but where I debated about which game to play. I have decided upon the Napoleon's Russian campaign from John Tiller Software. And I'm going to choose to start the battle off here. So I'm going to go down through the scenario list and find where it says SB. Single battles are the single player games. I guess the AI has a scripted event that it follows. And we could do the full Battle of Borodino and no fixed units. That'd be interesting, but 140 turns. I just don't want to play a game that long. If I scroll down, where's Borodino? Must be further down. Okay, so Borodino is right down here. Wow, I've totally lost where I am here. Smolensk, Sherberdino, Voltusk, Volstryza, Krasnoy. Right here. So the Sherberdino Redoubt, non-historical. This is the one I want to do here. Borodino Davout. So this is a what-if scenario where Napoleon allows Davout to make his flanking maneuver. And now, if you read the text here, it's just saying that he's allowed Davout to do his flanking maneuver. Davout has taken part of his 1st Corps, the 1st Reserve Cavalry, and the 5th Corps, and is flanking round the Russian positions. And then it says here that the Russian troops to the south may release and be able to react to the move. So we're going to play this one here. Double click there. Automatic. Let's see. Automatic with Fog of War. Let's do that. And hit OK. So first turn. French first turn. 1 of 60. Much more manageable. My biggest battle to date. So let's just zoom out here to a little easier mode. So the Fog of War is on, so I cannot see the Russian positions, but I know 8th Corps is somewhere here. I know that 7th Corps is here, 6th Corps is here, 4th, the Guards Corps is in around here, and Borodino. So it's nighttime, so there's not going to be much. The first few turns are going to go really fast, and all I'm going to do is go down here and move the flanking divisions around. So here we have the 1st division you see here is the 18th Division of the Poles. This is the Polish Corps here, strung out. This is the 1st Reserve Cavalry Corps here. This is the 2nd Division. I think that's Friant. Here we have the 4th Division. That's a small division. And here we have the 5th Division. So we have the 2nd, 4th, and 5th Division of 1st Corps, the Poles of Poniatowski, and Nausty's 1st Reserve Cavalry Corps. Now, if I zoom out a little bit further, we have a long way to go to reach the Russian flank. And the Russian flank has these 3 victory points. The one here at the old Moscow Road is 500 points. And the Utitsa Mound is 250, and Utitsa itself is 250. So there's 1,000 points just on the old Moscow Road. And I think we should be able to get those victory points without much hassle. But from then on, going up here, Paservo, if we can zoom in here, you can see this village of Pizarro. It's on the outskirts, on the outside where all these the trees are. So it's on the hill here. So coming across and up this road or going through these trees and up this hill, this will be, I think, a main area where most of the resistance from the Russians will come from. I think the Russians will reinforce this area. So that'll be our secondary objective, these 2 objective points here, which will give us another 750, or 750. And then if we're able to take this position right here, or these 2 positions right here, I think we've cut off the old, or the new Moscow Road, which will be pretty dangerous for the Russians. But I do believe by the time we get to here, the Russians will be somewhere in this area. And this, as you can see by all the woods, this is a heavily wooded area, so I do expect that this will be a slow grind. But we'll start off and we'll do our movement first. I don't know how many parts of the videos, or how many videos this will be, but it'll probably be 10, 12 maybe more. But first I got to plan what roads to take. So I could take the road towards Cherbovono, and that will go north, or will go up right to here. So I definitely have to take that, and I will send the 1st Reserve Cavalry that way. So let's take the 15th Light Brigade and head up there as fast as we can. The 3rd Light Brigade, I'm just going to go a little easy here because I don't want to get any disruptions crossing streams, so I have to be very careful of the pathfinding. We'll take the 4th Light Brigade, we'll do that too. Here we have, who's this, the 3rd Brigade? Let's see, will they come with me? No. We have the 3rd Brigade here. Well, he didn't come with him. We'll just do this. Come on, boys, you can come. One at a time, this is going to take forever. Oh, Saint-Germain, what are you doing? You can go there. Again, the pathfinding sometimes needs a lot of work. There we go, that was better. And then the artillery. So there we have 1st Reserve Cavalry is well on the way. Up here, we didn't go that far, so we probably have 1, 2, 3, probably 4.5 or 4 turns before we get up there. But I'm going to send the Poles with him, and 1st Brigade is going to go as far as he can. There we go. There we go. Supplies. I like to send the supplies. I like to take the supplies in this game and I take them off the road for a few turns, just to allow the troopers to pass, and then they can carry on later on. I know that'll risk that wouldn't be historical maybe, because you want to make sure your supplies are going with you, but in this case it slows down the march significantly. See, there's 2 hexes we could have gone if those supplies weren't there. So I think next turn I will move them off the road just for 3 or 4 turns while the rest of the army catches up. So now we're going to do 2nd Division, no, 5th Division, so Compan's Division. He's going to come flying down here. Let's go, and then bring up the artillery. I think that we're going to be moving so fast that artillery is not really going to be of much value early on. So everybody else is basically, I could move in, but I won't. I don't need to know. I basically know what's happening. They're sleeping. They're fixed. Everyone here is fixed for now. Yeah, there we are. Let's zoom out and see what the AI does, if anything. It's definitely doing something, or turn to be over by now. What I might do is, just to make this a little bit more interesting, I might pause the video in between the turns and just update you on what's happened. And I think I'll do that starting now. So what I'll do is I'll continue to move the long line of troops out, and I'll update you, and I'll be back whenever I have completed that. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, and we're back. So I've done all the movement. The 1st Reserve Cavalry is at the head of the column, and it is marching right up this road towards Chernovovo. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I apologize. Cherbonovo. Cherbonovo. So it's heading up there. It's followed closely behind by the Polish 5th Corps under Poniatowski. Backing them up is again the 2nd Division. That's Friant, and then we have some of his, and then the 5th under Companz. I have taken the supply wagons off the road here and here to allow the French divisions to move past, and then once they're past, I'll bring them back on the road and we'll head up. Now I was thinking while we were paused there about how I want to do this. Do I want the entire force to go up this one road? That'll be a heck of a string, so I won't. So what I'll do is I'll have the 1st Reserve Cavalry and Poniatowski go straight up this road to this objective up here on the old Moscow road, and then I will have the very next French division under, I keep forgetting, under Friant. I'll have him come up the road, and then he will split right here, and he will go up this road towards Moschina, and he will deploy here outside of Moschina and then advance on the Utitsa Mound and the flank. And then the remaining forces I will send split. So I'll send one division here and one division over here, and that's how we'll work that out. But anyway, let's go to the Russian player's turn and see what happens. Should go pretty fast. I have it on fast forward now. Lots of thinking, so he's definitely moving. Okay, back to our turn, and I'll do the same thing. I'll just continue the march forward, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're back. Just continued on the long Congo line here. Still on course. No Russians sighted yet, although it is 2 a.m. So we've been marching for 2 hours. The only thing that I did change here was up here across from the back Russian flesh is I did limber up these artillery pieces because I know they're not in range of a lot. So I know they're fixed, but when they are unfixed, I will move them forward to be more in line with about here so they can actually do some damage against the Russians. So let's go out here and hit end turn and see what happens on turn 3. I'm very interested to see if I will spot anyone now that I'm exiting the woods here. Still haven't spotted anyone. What does the minimap say? Nothing. Okay, I'll do it one more turn and we'll be back in a minute. Hold on. Okay, we're back again. The 1st Reserve Cavalry are getting close to the objective of the Old Moscow Road. Still no one spotted in the woods, but of course visibility only is 1 hex, so the Russians could technically be right here and I wouldn't know. But let's zoom out here and see what happens at the end of that turn. I might, if I don't see a whole lot going on, I might make the next pause in the game. I might do several turns until something actually interesting happens. But we'll see. Let's do this first. They're definitely, the AI is taking a long time, so there's definitely something going on. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning. 3rd Corps and 14th Division, 4th Corps are released, I believe. But at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to worry about them at the moment. What I will do here is live. I will actually move in to take this objective. So there we go. And I will deploy the Reserve Cavalry Corps. I will deploy them into line to defend this objective because Poniatowski's infantry are down here. And I know it doesn't look like far, but it's actually probably a 2-hour march. So we've gotten 2 hours ahead. So let's just go into some sort of, oh, who's that? The 2nd Cuirassier Division. Okay, so I've caught them. Dare I charge them? I think I might. This might be my only chance to do something like that. So let's charge them and see what happens. Come on. Yes. So did some damage to them. But now there is Russians there. That is good to know. I'm glad I did that. So let's get the guys into line here. Since we know there's some troopers there. Let's just turn him there. Oh, I can't turn him. Let's move the rest of the guys up here as fast as you can. You're going to be needed. The Cuirassier are coming up, so they've all moved up. We're strung out now in line, which is kind of worrying, but let's zoom out here and move everyone up, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. So last turn, you know, we had the Polish Uhlans charge the military Cuirassier, and we beat them back. So we know I have a good feeling that the 2nd Cuirassier Division is somewhere in this area, and they wouldn't be here by themselves. But we've taken the objective hex. We've got some light cavalry defending it. We have the heavy cavalry coming up with the Poles a little ways behind. If I just zoom out here, you can see the column of Poles moving up. They are about 2, if not 2.5 hours away, so they have to hurry as fast as they can now that we've engaged the enemy. Here we have 2nd Division, which is, he's going to come up to this crossroads and he's going to head this way. Up here. I think, is he part of the same group? No, he's 4th Division. He's going to follow the Poles. And then 5th Division, I believe this is 5th Division. Yeah, 5th Division is going to follow the 2nd Division up this road. One more interesting thing of note, not really interesting, but I have got the supply wagons back on the road here, the one at the end at least, and they're heading forward again. And one more quick thing is I did move up the 3rd Corps to the edge of these woods for anticipation of morning time. It's currently 4 a.m., but in the morning when there's a little bit more visibility, I will start entering these woods and hopefully push out the Russian Jaegers that I know are in there. But nothing else has happened except for this. We're going to take a close eye on this and see what happens here in case the Russians countercharge. So let's go ahead and see what happens. No, they left. Oh, there they are. Now, visibility is 4 hexes. What is this? 4 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're by themselves. Or they're hidden. What else have we? What else can we see? Anything else? No, we can only see them. And you guys are just not in the best of shapes. There's still 4 unknown, so we don't know who that is. That is definitely another Cuirassier regiment. So let's get the light cavalry. Let's get them. I can't charge him again. That'd be testing fate to charge him again, but he's disordered, so he can't charge me. So let's just get the light cavalry together here and try and hold this line. Now, these are the Cuirassier. These are the big guys. There's General Nansty. I don't want him involved in the fighting, so I'm going to take him out of there. I'm going to put him behind the line here. And I'm going to take the 1st and 3rd Brigade. I'm going to move them up here and turn them to face the enemy. I'm going to have the 2nd Brigade go to the flank. Let's see if that helps. Let's just see here. Let's try and make sure that we're defending this objective. Who do we have down here? Dejin, what are you doing there? I'm not sure where you go, but you can go there for now. And let's bring the artillery up. What I want to do is bring up the horse artillery and set it up so that we can defend the flag here, the objective. So you're going to go up there. So we almost have the 1st Reserve Cavalry Division deployed, and I'll be back when I've done the movement. Okay, I'm back again, done all the movement. I'm just going to end turn here in a second. All I've done is I've moved up Poniatowski's 5th Corps as fast as they can. They're a good 1, 2, 3 turns away from any kind of action. Fremont has reached the intersection, is heading in his direction. Everybody else has moved up. At the back here now I have a lot of supplies back on the road. And then up here, across from the Great Redoubt, I just advanced a couple more hexes into the actual woods. I dare not go any further because I know there's some Russians in here. There has to be. But let's go back here and watch and see if these guys, if the Russians counterattack me here at the Old Moscow Road. There's some more Cuirassier. Disappeared, so they're gone. Where did they go? Have I spotted anybody? No, they disappeared. But I know there's at least a brigade there of heavy cavalry. Let's send these light guys out to this village and see if we can spot them. They're there. Let's see if we can't charge them, maybe. I don't want to get caught in this gully, so I won't do that. Want to make sure I wasn't paused there. I'm going to leave these guys here. I'll spread these guys out just a little bit, just to give room for the artillery to set up. Can you set up there? You can. And you set up there. Okay, so we'll just deploy you. Sorry about that pause there. That was my wife calling, so that's what that noise was. I'm homesick from work today, so just checking up on me. I'm just going to deploy these guys up here around the objective. I know they could get overrun, but I don't think there's a lot of risk in that, but we'll see. Okay, so we'll just do that, and I'll be back when I've done the rest of the movement. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, and we're back. All the movement is done. Nothing has changed on here. The poles have moved up. They're now within a turn of the objective, which is great. Scroll down here. We have a little bit of excitement as the 2nd French Division crossed the stream and marched headlong into some of Karpov's Cossacks. So I did not expect to meet them here. I honestly thought that if I was going to meet the Cossacks anywhere, it'd be somewhere around here. So this is a lot more aggressive than I'm used to, or that I was expecting. So I'm just going to shoot these Cossacks and see if I can't scare them off. I'm not going to scare them off and I cause one casualty, that's for sure. So let's just zoom out here and see what happens on the Russian turn. Some more Russians showed up. A lot more thinking, so they're moving. Oh, what was that? 0. Oh, I got charged. The Cossacks are attacking me. Okay, alright. Didn't expect this, to be honest. So what I will do is I'll move you back here because I don't want any more damage to you. So I'll put you in square here. And I will move you up here to attack this artillery piece. I do not want that attacking me. So that's good. Let's be aggressive here as well. I know I might be risking some of the lead units here, but I want to make sure that I'm able to cross the stream. So let's just do this on. Let's do it live. If I can move in enough troops, maybe I can force them back. And oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. That was a rookie mistake there. Let's get the columns up, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. I've moved all the forces that I can along my road up here. I'm going to see what kind of damage these Cossacks can do up here in the north. We could charge these cuirassiers. I might. These ones here, don't pronounce that. I don't know exactly where the Soviets have gone, but I will advance. I will advance further like this, just to see up to the edge here and see what's happened. I will advance the Poles up to the objective. That's excellent, and we'll move past. We're going to fight for this whole thing if we can. Come on, Poniatowski, up you come. And there we go. So everyone's moved. The only thing that has changed from the last update was I have deployed some skirmishers here across from Borodino, and I'm going to start sending as many skirmishers as I can, and I'm hoping to take this village by just skirmishers. I know there's about 2,000 guard Jaegers and some guard marines in the town, but I don't want to waste a whole division just taking that town, because really, at the end of the day, although I'm only attacking it because there's an objective hex in there, I wouldn't be attacking it any other way if there wasn't 250 points. But I don't want to burn a whole division just taking the town. What I'd rather do is send all of these forces across the stream here and attack the Great Redoubt with what's left of with Third Corps. And I have 2 divisions of Third Corps inching their way through these woods just to see if I can control the woods. But let's do the Russian turn and see what's happening. What is the victory conditions? So I've lost 61 infantry and 45 cavalry, and they've lost 158 cavalry and 3 artillery. So not bad. Let's go. Oh, they've showed up. They didn't attack, it doesn't look like. Let's see down here. Did they attack anyone? Nope, didn't attack anyone. Good for me, they did not. Where did those guys go? Where did that artillery go? There it is. Where are you going? Come back here, you. Still a gun left, I think. Come back here, you filthy Cossacks. See if we can't push these off and continue on our march. It is slowing us down quite a bit, so... Oh, low ammo. My supplies are so far behind, you're going to be low ammo for the rest of the game. I want to move you out of there. I shouldn't have done that. And let's... should I waste a turn shooting this guy? Gosh. Probably shouldn't. Maybe I can rout him and melee him. might take a long time to rid myself of this guy. That might have been a mistake. Just making sure I wasn't paused there. But we'll continue on here. Let's get as many men up north of the road as we can. We can get some artillery up here, maybe to on limber. That would be pretty nice. Maybe we can canister fire these guys into a submission. So who was that though? Which division? That's Friant's division. And we have 4th division. So you guys are going to follow the Poles. There's not a lot of you, but there's enough to help. The Polish Corps is actually quite small, so at this point in the campaign. So adding the 4th Corps might really help. But what I'm doing here is I'm boring you by moving the guys, but I thought maybe instead of constantly always skipping in and out of the episode, I thought maybe I would actually show you what I'm doing, because just checking the time on the video, it's actually not that much time has passed, but in real life here for me, it's been an hour or so. So let's just move the supplies up. Desperately needed supplies. Come on, you can do it. So that's up here. What's happening up here? I could. Wow, the whole division almost is. I can see. So cheeky. Should I be cheeky again? Take advantage of the AI? I might. What I'll do is I will move you guys out. There. I'll move infantry in here and here. Now we control the village. I will send the 3rd Brigade Lancers. Maybe I won't be able to do that. I thought maybe I could. Maybe I'll do it with the 15th Brigade. Maybe I'll send you guys here and send you guys here. And then maybe next turn, visibility is clear now, so 40 hexes. So I should be able to see a lot of the Russian forces. So I will zoom out here in a second. Let's just see if I can take some pot shots at some cuirassiers. Yeah, get back. We don't want you around here. This is our turf. Oops. Take that. Whoever you are. Nobody there. I'll leave these guys here. I'm going to trap these 2 heavy cavalry regiments right there. Oh yeah, we've spotted a lot of guys now. Let's just go down here and finish this off. We did that already. We figured out this area here. There is someone around Utitsa. We're not going to go there. The Bagration Flesh has quite a lot of men around it. Have I unlocked these guys? No, not yet. I will move these guys up here and on a limber a little closer to the Flesh. Oh, he's out of movement points. That's fine. Can't see in the woods yet still, but we'll advance another hex. Let's see if we can't. It looks like, to be honest, it looks like they have. So they're not interested in the woods, which I find odd. I would have had a bunch of skirmishers in there. Let's get the skirmishers I made over here into the action. Still cannot see. Those look suspiciously like the Guard Jaegers. Now, I played the Borodino battle before, and I know that these guys were in the village, historically, and at the beginning of the scenario. Could they possibly have actually just given me the village? That'd be easy. Let's send my light companies in to find out. But yeah, that definitely looks like they're across the river. Moving up, that looks like the first. That looks like the Lifeguard Cossacks, to be honest. That might be. We'll see. Where are these guys going? Are they attacking across the river? Looks like they took a shot at these guys. Maybe. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Anyone else I want to move around? Everyone's done their thing. Let's go. End turn. Lots of movement now. Wow. It's on fast forward. Sorry if you can't keep track, but it's 60 turns. This game will never end. Oh, they've deployed. That's not good. Okay, we're starting to fire on the flesh. Ouch, 36 men gone. Tried to attack, he failed. Oh, he passed. Okay, well, they're trying to fight their way out. Let's just deny them that right. Turn that way, when you go. We will just use the weakest regiment here, these guys, to cut off your retreat. Now, I will attack you, but I'm going to wear you down a little bit first. So let's just turn you around so I can shoot you. I'm going to move you guys down here so that my artillery can do some actual firing. I'm going to limber you guys up and move back over here for next turn. You can on-number next turn and do some damage. So I think we have you guys now. Let's see. I'm going to turn you guys around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the poles into these artillery pieces just because I don't want anything bad to happen. Where was I heading to next after this? I was heading to up here. I think I'll have to deal with the Russian cuirassier first before I can expose the flank of my marching columns. So let's just do something quickly here. Move up 4th Division. Come on, keep going. The Poles are engaged. We need you up there. You are needed by 5th Division. You're probably going to have to take the lead. Or 2nd Division, sorry. 2nd Division is here. Let's do this first. I'll do the exciting bits first, and then I'll do that. Artillery on limber. Let's give these guys a little bit of you-know-what. And since you are horse artillery, you can fire. 13, you can't fire your line, okay. Line artillery cannot fire, horse artillery can fire even if they moved. There's a lot of shooting there. 9 guns! I did not expect you to have 9 guns. What should I do here? He can't shoot anybody, I don't think, so what I'll do is I'll keep moving up. Turn that way. Turn that way. We're going to keep on the attack. You can turn in to shoot. So can you. Everyone can shoot there, so that's fine. What's going on up here? So, oh, they are in the town, and they've crossed the stream here. Interesting. Okay, guys. Get in the town here before those cavalry shoot you down. Or run you down, sorry. Okay, some firing going on. So they're not going to just give me the village. I have to take it. Pretty sure we can do that. Quite an aggressive move here. Whatever's happening here. Do I have any cavalry that I can... everyone's fixed. No cavalry back here? Nope. Some here. Nope. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the rest of the movement, the boring stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let me see. I'm sure we're back. Yes, we are. Okay, so there is some Jaeger battalions, quite low in strength. They've kind of exposed themselves here, so I'm going to try and take my horse artillery and see if we can't... weapon range exceeded by 2 hexes. Oh, okay, well, 8-pounders can do it. 7 men, 4 men. You probably can't shoot. Can you see him? No. Let's turn you guys around. Let's see if we can do it like that. No one can see. You're a horse artillery. You can do that. Out of weapons range again. I didn't move them up far enough. Okay, that's fine. Let's move on to the village. Let's shoot this place up here. 3 men. I'm still really under the weather, so I'm having a hard time keeping up talking. But let's see if we can't shoot up some Cossacks. One less Cossack. One more. Nothing. You're out of ammo. You can shoot. No ammo? Oh my goodness. 6 men. 1 man. 2 men. Oh, you can't shoot. You can fire in there. 11. And oh, you already fired. Okay, so have I moved the poles? I have. Okay, so there's all the firing I want done. I could probably fire in here maybe too. Yes, I can. Now, these guys might be able to fight their way out of the trap I have here. And they very well could. They're strong enough and they're good enough to do it. But we'll see. We've also surrounded General Major Kretov and Colonel Anonymous. I wonder if he's related to the other Anonymous I know in this battle. Let's see. Can you shoot? Let's shoot the exposed guy. They're in the woods, so that'll help them a little bit, but not before I get several shots off. And this is really good for me because the 2nd Krasny Division, that's a lot, 28 men. The 2nd Krasny Division is quite a strong unit, and whittling it down like this is really helping, or will really help. But we have stopped our march, which is kind of sad. If you can see here, we're zoomed out. The last division is on its way around the corner down here, and we are engaging the advanced guard cavalry guys. So, do I want to do any shooting over here? I could. Can they see anyone? Let's see. Range. Well, you've all turned, so no, you can't see anyone. What about the artillery over here? Can you guys see anyone? Maybe I can... Are you able to hit him? No. So let's turn you then. If you can't hit anyone that way, let's... Okay, no we can't. So let's go back down here and see what happens here at the main fight. Okay, awesome jostling for position here. Oh, there's some more cavalry crossing the Kalacha stream there. The Cossacks are hiding in the woods. Maybe they didn't expect to see us as much as we didn't expect to see them. That's a very strange formation. Would they be attacking out of the flesh? I hope not. Oh, no, he didn't do it. He tried to get out of his trap, but he couldn't do it. You guys held quality C. Ugh. Let's see here. Did I bring up artillery? I did not. So they've gone into the woods. Now that's terrible because if they're in the woods, I have to go in after them. I can't just leave them there. But what I will do is I will send these guys here up the road. I want to see what else is up here. I want you to turn and face this way. Oh no, you can't. Okay, well, I'm going to send this whole brigade up here to see what's going on up here because I have a feeling I won't be alone for long. Okay, you guys can do your thing. You can stay here. Okay, 1st Brigade. Let's go into the woods and clear out these pesky cuirassiers. So the 1st Brigade is heading in here. What should I do? Should I compress the lines here? I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll leave it for now. I'll leave the battle for now, and we'll come back to it again. What I'll do is I'll probably finish this move here, and then we'll come back and make it another episode, because I'm approaching 40 minutes, and I've been playing for about an hour and a half. So I'm going to pause the game here, or the recording here, and I'll come back when all the moves have done, and I'll just explain what I'm doing and what I'm going to do next episode. Okay, hold on. Okay, welcome back for the last part of this video. So what I've done here is I have I've decided to get a big stack here. So we've got 600, 900, we've got 13, 17, we've got 1,700 men, and I'm going to have them attack the cuirassier here. So let's do that. Unknown odds. You can join into unknown odds, and you can join into exceed stacking limit. Well, let's see if we can overrun all these cuirassier, and we can. They're gone. Okay, that's about 600 Russian cuirassier gone. And now we can continue our advance up the road, which I will do. The 3rd Brigade, you can continue on. You're part of the 3rd Brigade, so you can continue on. Who are you guys? You guys are 15th, 3rd, 4th Light Brigade. Where's the rest of your guys? I don't know. Up here? 15, 15, 15, 4th, 4th. Okay, so you're 4th. You can continue on. So just going to have the light cavalry keep going. I'm going to have the Poles. They're going to go chase the cuirassier in there. I'm going to send some of the horse artillery on in case they're needed. On up the road, and we will continue our advance. Oh, wait, you're gonna go this way, and you guys can continue your advance. So I'm gonna move the cuirassiers down here, just because that was really nice. I liked how that worked out. I'm gonna bring Nasty up in the 16th division. That's you guys. You're 18th. So he's 16th. He is 18th. Okay. Down here, what we've done is we've just decided to melee this last battery here. So we've got what, 630 something odd. There we go. That's a battery of artillery gone. I'm gonna shoot these guys. Oh, low ammo. Shoot these guys in the butt. 3 men. That's all we can do there. Up here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can attack these columns here. So weapons range by 1 hex, so that's you. Can you shoot them? Yeah, you can. You can shoot them. They're within your range. 11 men, not bad. You can keep going. Don't know who that's from. You can probably shoot them. Might as well cause as many casualties as I can here early on in the game. You're probably out of range, so you're horse artillery, but you can shoot. You're out of range too. Huh. Okay, well then, I don't want keeping you guys on a hill that you can't shoot out of, so let's come down a bit. Okay, I advanced these 2 divisions here further into the woods. There is no skirmishers in these woods like I thought there would be. You can see the Russian columns here. I'm not sure what they're doing. But I have the woods now. I'm not advancing to the last hex because I don't want to come under fire from the redoubt. Opacini? Well, they're marching their militia. This is a very strange formation here, but it looks to me like the 1st Cavalry Corps are advancing, or the Cossacks are advancing across the stream here, so yeah, that's what looks like what they're doing. I don't want to lose all these skirmishers, so I'm going to take them out of here for now. Flee! No, you can't. You're caught. Okay, any French cavalry that can assist? Nothing. Okay, well, I don't want to risk these men if I don't have to. And let's see if I can take a pot shot at who? This guy? No, this guy? No, this guy? Oh, I'm behind a French infantry unit. Oh, that sucks. Can you attack? Can you attack them? Nope, nobody can do anything. Okay, let's just, nope, that's what I wanted. Let's go back out here to this view. I think that'll do it for the episode. Episode 1 of this Let's Play of the Battle of Borodino. In this episode, we've advanced from down here all the way up this road. We've cut off the old Moscow road. We're past it now. We're coming on to this next objective. I expect to see lots of Russians there. Once we can deal with these Cossacks here, we'll continue on up here towards this objective, the Titsa Mound. And we are not going to attack the Great Redoubt yet. There's just too many Russians here. Too many Russians. But think next episode, if we can get these guys released. Oh, they are released. Yeah, so I think next episode we will send the 10th Division onto the Flesh. Maybe supported by the Westphalians. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this battle. I thought it'd be neat to do a battle that's different than the normal slugfest that you would see. The normal Battle of Borodino will be, and the anniversary of that battle is coming up here in a couple of days, and I hope you continue to watch and you enjoy what you see. And if you have any comments, leave them down below. I'm sorry for my voice and the audio. Not only am I having audio issues, but I'm also sick, so it's hard to talk, and I'm breathing a lot and heavy, and I'm snorting and sniffing, and it's just been a nightmare. But good news for me is I've taken out a brigade's worth of Russian cuirassiers here in this village of whatever this is called. Oh my goodness, Atshevenkovo. And the rest I have forced into this woods, which they don't move very well in there, so I'm just going to chase them out with some poles. Some angry poles with pointy sticks. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.